Sky Squad, in the latest edition of If at First You Don't Succeed, dust yourself off and try again, baby. Y'all know what? I mean, you have got to be tenacious in life. You know what I'm saying? You have just got to be tenacious. You have got to be persistent with going after your goals and your hopes and your dreams. And it looks like that's exactly what Brandi Maxiell is doing in her return to Basketball Wives. Before we get into the tea, and I know you guys are excited today. I know y'all are excited today about this news. Yes, indeed, Lord God. I know you are probably more excited than the Married to Medicine cast was when they found out that they were going to Hilton Head. Yes. But Sky Squad, before we get into that, make sure you guys like this video, okay? Like the video, hit the notification bell button, and join the community, baby. Subscribe. I know we watch a lot of video content, and sometimes we're not always subscribed because we just end up in the recommendations, but it really does help us with the engagement when you subscribe and when you like the video. With that being said, let's get into the tea. All right. I know what you came here for. You ain't come to see me. You came to see Brandi. Yes, you came to see Brandi Maxiell return to Basketball Wives for the umpteenth time. I mean, my boy House of Aaron jumped down in the chat of this, and he was like, why they keep firing her just to bring her back? That is the question. That is the question. Why? So anyway, the Jasmine brand has the exclusive that fans can expect to see Brandi Maxiell make her return to the season, I'm assuming what, 12 or 13? Season 12. Yeah, season 12 of Basketball Wives. Y'all know she first appeared back in season 3, 2011. Extended hiatus, came back, all that good stuff. Now, according to the Jasmine brand, I mean, there's no word on the why, right? But returning to the franchise, we shall see also Evelyn Lozada, as well as Jennifer Williams. And based on our next bit of intel, we'll have Brooke Bailey back as well. Now, let's talk about why they are likely bringing Brandi back. Because, when we last heard from her, I could have swore it was in an interview with Carlos King, and she might have maybe allegedly alluded to there being a cost prohibitive factor, perhaps, with having to continue to fly the girls back and forth, right? So the girls being flown back and forth were British, I believe, Brandi, and I think possibly Duffy, right? And then Malaysia, but Malaysia quit, so that that gave them a little bit of petty cash back, so they could then get rid of those girls, pay up the pony, and pay that good Evelyn Lozada whatever it take to get her back, only to bring on some newbies who would, of course, not be able to withstand the heat of the Basketball Wives filming process or whatever the case may be, only for those girls to either not show up to the reunion, quit halfway through the show, or just not make it in general. It is a problem on a show when you can't. Well, I don't know. That could be said for Atlanta as well. So, I mean, what is the problem with casting? Why is it so difficult to find the best casting for some of these shows? And why is it that the answer is always that somebody needs to be brought back? Now, with Atlanta, at least when we talk about Portia brought a level of effervescence and fun to the series that I did feel like was missing in the years that she was not on there. So, can we say the same for Brandi Maxiell, right? I like Brandi in general, right? I think she's a beautiful woman. I think she has, a lot of potential, but that whole breakdown and that beef with Malaysia I think left a nasty taste in a lot of people's mouths, at least mine anyway, because it just seemed like it was just going on and on and on and on and on and on. And then it's kind of like it feels sort of like she's kind of like a charade, right? wherein they'll just kind of keep bringing her back in to fill in an open space, hoping to make fetch happen. And listen, maybe fetch will happen this season. I really don't know. She seemed very just annoyed and irritated the last, seasons that she was on the show. So I just don't know. Do you guys think that this is what it will, bringing Brandy back will be what it takes to really revive this franchise? And maybe they're trying to bring back people who know what to do on the show or who know what the show is. Because Lord knows Brittany Renner did not know what the show was. She did not know what show she was stepping on. And I don't quite understand all the reasons why Vanessa didn't last, because on paper she should have been probably one of the longest standing. I mean, she's married to someone in the league, so it's like, she's legit, right? But I guess if she felt like they weren't showing her right, like, why stay on a situation that you're not being portrayed correctly? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the chatterization what you think. If you are excited about Brandy coming back to the show, or you think that it is just going to be much ado about nothing. Okay. Quiet as it's kept, I wonder if they're going to bring back Basketball Wives Orlando, because that also seemed to be a show that really was gaining a lot of traction, especially amongst, I think, a section of maybe a younger demographic, because the ladies did skew younger and their relationships were very much intertwined. I really don't know, man. This is going to be an interesting one to see play out, because there's already drama brewing down to the Basketball Wives. Let's get into what the drama is. And of course, it is Jackie Christie who is at the centre of the drama yet again. Now, I will tell you, in seasons past, when Jackie has been in the center of the drama, they have been good seasons. So maybe that's what we need, because her on the sidelines just don't really do much for me. So anyway, Jackie had tweeted this a few days ago, courtesy of our friends, and we got this courtesy of our friends over at Reality Chat. So shout out to them. Make sure you guys give them a follow, as well as a like on this post and a comment, letting them know exactly what your thoughts are about this whole situation with Basketball Wives. But Jackie reports, when they stoop to the level of making up complete lies about you to save face, it's pathetic. So what? Who is making up the lies? Let's put an ad on it, Jackie. And then what are the lies? Let's tell us that. And then to save face, how are they doing so? Like, what is the thing? And also, I got a question for y'all. Would y'all like to see Sunday Carter back? Because I do feel like Jackie needs a friend on this show, like somebody that could be like a ride or die for her, because it's usually just Jackie kind of on an island by herself, which she can handle. But I do think it would be interesting if she did have some level of backuporization or something like that, because I do feel like, again, we're just looking at Jack is just Jackie, all alone on the island by her lonesome. Anyway, I also think that now she is back to sparring around with that good old Brooke Bailey, because yet again, let us go to another post that our friends over at Reality Chat happened to capture. That is from our girl Brooke Bailey, with regards to who we would assume would be the Jackie to the Christie. Let's go. Brooke Bailey says, hashtag liar. I invited this weirdo over, was vulnerable, opened up to her, working on mending our relationship, friendship, only for her to go on YouTube and talk ish about my real life trauma. Jackie and her messy behavior never ceases to surprise me. Once a snake, always a snake. Now, here, Reality Chat says Brooke Bailey with some tweets about Jackie Christie from the other day, referencing Jackie's interview with Funky Dineva. It looks like these two still haven't gotten back on track. All right, so Brooke continues and says, no one in my family ever spoke to her on the phone except in DM. When she RSVP'd for the services, she's out of her mind if she thinks that I was thinking of give her a special message after I lost my daughter. Literally insane. I wish she would stop the madness. I guess I'm shocked that we're still talking about this. Anyway, it says, my storyline consists of my real life events, just like everyone else on the show. This woman will not stop trying to insert herself into my life in a messy way. It is the draining. She says, I'm very open and share my loss to possibly help others, not for drama. The only time people lie, in my experience, is if they are compulsive liars or if they are scared. And I am neither. Are y'all excited for Basketball Wives? New season coming to you probably this summer or something like that. Let us know in the chat. With that being said, I will catch you guys, of course, in the next video.